There are moments in life when you just have to let go, give in to the absurdity, and allow yourself to enjoy something ridiculous, something so off the wall, so unhinged, and so deeply unnecessary that it circles right back around to being pure fun. That moment for me came while watching Happy Gilmore 2, Netflix's surprise sequel to the 1996 cult comedy classic. I never imagined I'd be watching Rory McIlroy get a titty twister, or witness Travis Kelce, yes, that Travis Kelce, greased up with honey and offered to a CGI bear by none other than Bad Bunny. But in the world of Happy Gilmore 2, not only does it happen, but it makes perfect, hilarious sense. And somewhere between Julie Bowen's character getting unceremoniously killed by a rogue golf ball and Tuesday's Gone blaring for the first of many times, I gave in. I surrendered to the Sandman. A wild, unexpected legacy sequel. For fans of Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore 2 is nothing short of a fever dream made real. The 58-year-old comedy legend returns to one of his most beloved roles, proving that not only can you revisit a goofy golf movie from the 90s, you can also throw in celebrity cameos, CGI animals, absurd sports commentary, and still end up with something genuinely entertaining. Let's be clear, nobody needed Happy Gilmore 2. No one was clamoring for a sequel to a movie that was already absurdly perfect in its time. And yet Sandler, known for his I make what I want with my friends style, somehow makes it work. The film is more of a chaotic celebration than a sequel, and it works precisely because it doesn't take itself too seriously. The plot? Loosely organized chaos. So what has Happy Gilmore been up to for the last 29 years? We catch up with the older, somewhat mellowed version of the hot-tempered golf prodigy living the good life as a sports legend. He's a father, husband, and still something of a cultural icon. But everything changes when his wife, Virginia, played again by Julie Bowen, is tragically killed by an errant golf ball during a promotional event. The tragedy sends Happy into a tailspin. He quits golf, spirals into alcoholism, and retreats from the world. The real twist comes when his daughter Vienna, played by Sunny Sandler, needs tuition money for ballet school. Suddenly, the retired golf hero must return to the sport that made him famous. Cue the training montages, inspirational flashbacks, and a return to the greens. The film also introduces a new villain, a sleazy golf mogul played by Benny Safdie, channeling the manic energy of Ben Stiller's dodgeball character. The central conflict, an upstart golf league that wants to spice things up with gimmicks, shot clocks, flaming hoops, and yes, physical violence. To save the spirit of the sport, Happy must come out of retirement and show the world why traditional golf, with a little bit of rage, still matters. Sandler's real-life family shines. One of the most striking elements of Happy Gilmore 2 is the way it brings Sandler's real-life family into the spotlight. His daughters Sadie and Sunny Sandler both have roles, and Sunny in particular gets plenty of screen time as Vienna. Their natural chemistry with their father is undeniable, and the film's underlying emotional arc of a flawed man trying to be a better dad is surprisingly touching. Sandler has always been known for blending gross-out humor with heartwarming stories, see Big Daddy, Click, the Meyerowitz stories, and Happy Gilmore 2 continues that tradition. Beneath the chaos and silliness lies the heartfelt tale about grief, recovery, and family. Sandler portrays a man haunted by loss, but motivated by love. And that nuance sneaks up on you between the pratfalls and punchlines. The cameos are completely bonkers and glorious. What truly sets Happy Gilmore 2 apart, though, is its unabashed embrace of the bizarre. This is a movie where Rory McIlroy gets a titty twister on live television, Bad Bunny appears out of nowhere to smear Travis Kelce with honey and summon a bear by none other than Bad Bunny, John Daly lounges in a robe watching Love Island Australia, Ben Stiller's face is superimposed onto a golf ball and teed off into the stratosphere, Rob Schneider randomly pops up to scream, "You could do it!" Eminem makes a brief appearance with a clearly fake beard and no explanation whatsoever. The film is packed to the brim with Sandler's friends and comedy partners, both old and new. Steve Buscemi, Kevin Nealon, Nick Swardson, Marcelo Hernandez, and even PGA pro Scott Scheffler, who surprisingly nails his comedic bits. These cameos aren't just lazy stunt casting, they're lovingly chaotic. Each feels like a love letter to Sandler's long and strange comedic legacy, and the actors seem to be having as much fun as we are. Shooter McGovern returns with a twist. One of the most satisfying moments in Happy Gilmore 2 is the return of Christopher McDonald as Shooter McGovern, but this time he's not the villain. Instead, Shooter becomes a reluctant mentor and eventual friend to Happy, helping him rediscover his game and purpose. The unlikely alliance is one of the film's most unexpected and delightful twists, showing just how much both characters and actors have evolved. McDonald slides back into his role effortlessly, delivering smug one-liners and absurd pep talks with a wink. He's the perfect complement to Sandler's matured, but still volatile Happy, and their dynamic gives the film a refreshing energy. Nostalgia with purpose. It would be easy to accuse Happy Gilmore 2 of leaning too heavily on nostalgia, and to be fair, it does. There are callbacks, reused catchphrases, and references to the original film that feel almost obligatory. But unlike other reboots or Lego sequels, this film doesn't simply coast on our fond memories. Instead, it plays with them, warps them, and invites us to laugh at how far we've all come. It knows it's absurd, it knows it's ridiculous, and it doesn't care. And that's why it works. Sandler's late career comfort zone. In recent years, Sandler has proven time and again that he's more than capable of delivering powerhouse performances. Uncut Gems, Hustle, the Meyerowitz Stories. But when he chooses to lean into his happy place, goofy, nostalgic comedy with his friends, it's almost impossible to resist. Critics might scoff at Happy Gilmore 2, dismissing it as juvenile or lazy, but they're missing the point. This isn't trying to be an awards contender. It's a silly, feel-good movie made for people who just want to laugh for a couple of hours. It's comfort food. It's low-stakes joy. And sometimes that's exactly what we need. Especially in a world where President Big Mac is about to square off with Eric Cartman on pay-per-view. Yes, that's a thing in this movie. Final thoughts. Just let go. Happy Gilmore 2 isn't a perfect movie. It doesn't redefine comedy. It's not aiming to be profound. But it is a blast. From the ludicrous plot to the heartfelt father-daughter moments, from Shooter's redemption arc to the honey-soaked Travis Kelce debacle, the film is pure chaotic joy. It dares to be stupid, sentimental, and self-aware, all at once. So, my advice? Let it wash over you. Sit back, relax, and give yourself permission to laugh. Because in a world full of doom-scrolling, hot takes, and endless reboots, Adam Sandler just gave us something rare. A sequel nobody asked for, but almost everyone needed. And you know what? I loved every single minute.